All right, we should be live. Good afternoon, everyone. It is Monday, January 23rd. The time is 4:29 p.m. and it's about 2 degrees Celsius. Leslie is here. Raja's here. Deborah, I like to walk. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just putting on the finishing touches here. I'll be ready to go in a second. Harjot, Adam C., Pine Soul. I think I'm all set up and ready to go. What do you guys think? Well, not that you would know. All right, let's that. So I am here on Delaware Avenue, and Ossington Station is just on my left. Oh, I just ruined it for you, Mr. Mountain Hiker, Miss Lena, Independent Mind. Marie Palmer's here. Am I warm enough? Yeah, it's not that cold. It's about 0 or 1, I think. This is my first time going out or doing anything today. So that is Bloor Street. I put West End. I was going to go all the way to Dundas West, but I decided I wanted to try to get this thing wrapped up around 6. So I hopped off the subway a few stops early at Ossington, and here we go. So I'm thinking, since it's a Monday, and there's typically not a whole lot going on, this might be a good day to walk down Ossington to College. And then maybe I could head east. Hello, Colleen. Arter, 21st Century, Zach McNally, Emmers. Oh, I thought they might have their weed prices on the menu there at Cafe. So this is east on Bloor Street West. And no, I did not do anything today. If you watched my stream last night, you might know I was a tad hungover. But I woke up to find some plane tickets that I bought during my Johnny Stumble stream last night. So I booked a few hotels today, and that's all I did. Watched some TV, watched some YouTube, booked some hotels. So this is Ossington Avenue coming up. So I was thinking I'd go south here, maybe down to College, and we could walk through Little Italy. I'm not really sure. 21st Century says Johnny Stride's Montreal edition. Last minute, half-assed Montreal edition, but yeah, the $1 plane tickets were actually legit. Well, I guess I can say that once it actually works out. And 200 Japanese yen, arigato. Thank you for the super chat and the 200 yen. All right, so let's get ready to say goodbye to Bloor Street here. And we are walking south. down the west side of Ossington. There's like a back alley laneway behind the stores. Hello, Aman. Sheena Roberts in the house. SR Gott sees I was just on Bloor Street West. Yes, that was Bloor Street West. That's a reference to the stream last night. How was the temperature? Not bad, I think about 0. That bus felt like it was moving pretty good. That's the 63 Ossington, so that'll be heading south all the way down into Liberty Village. There's a northbound 63, another southbound 63, and another northbound. I've been on the street at night when the frequency is quite poor. We're around rush hour. I don't think so. Paranormal Witness Girl. Asking, is the snow still there or is it melting? Well, there's your answer. Someone just asked me if I ever looked into the health benefits of organic apple cider vinegar. No. Can't say I have. Mike Landry, $3 super sticker. Thank you, Mike. Thanks for your support, Mike. At least that guy was indicating. So the next street will be Harbored, and the left there will take us through a pretty neat stretch. I think we're going to go down to College. There we go, Herbert Street. Shell number 1 is here, Willie's here. Brad Palmer. Advanced Green. And sadly, we have come upon a ghost bike. 21st Century, £3. Hi, Johnny, towards the Poutine Fund in Montreal. Thank you, 21st Century. Thank you very much. This ghost bike is for Darren Williams, beloved brother, nephew, uncle, cousin, and avid cyclist. Direct descendant of Chief Tecumseh. Fearless mentor, we carry him in our hearts. His spirit journey has begun. So, he lost his life on a bike right around that spot. That's what that signifies. Sad, sad stuff, and it happens way too much in this city. And we have a mayor who occasionally mumbles the words Vision Zero, but I don't think he knows what the hell that means. Vivian Johnson's here. Someone asked me what I'm going to do or when I'm going to Montreal. First week of February. I'm just going for 2 nights. So when I finally peeled myself out of bed at around 1 or 2 p.m., I went to my computer and I started looking up hotels. So I booked 2. Both of them are right downtown and are at similar price points. Aman says cyclists are a big problem. Well, it's the motorists and the poor infrastructure and the lack of enforcement, not the cyclists that are the problem. Johnny needs to go to Belleville first. I'll wave when I'm flying overhead. Mr. Mountain Hiker hasn't been to Montreal in years. I last went a year and a half ago. I went in the summertime. I'm only really going to have one full-ass day there. It's a nice view of the tower from right here. Or I thought there was. Paranormal Witness Girl says make sure you make a video of what I pack for, well, it'll be 2 nights. I might not even bring my carry-on luggage. I was thinking because my flight back is at like 7 p.m. or something like that. Might be better just to have a backpack with what I need in it, and that way once I check out of the hotel I am done. I don't have to leave a bag there and go back and retrieve it. I can just go buzz off and then head to the airport when it's time. Yeah, I might bring my smaller laptop, my streaming gear, my cameras. I don't know what else I need. Socks and underwear. So if you're wondering where I am just north of College Street on Ossington Avenue, here west of downtown, and this is College coming up. Yeah, the total cost of the plane ticket, I checked my credit card statement, was $97.01 for a round trip to Montreal. So I can't hate myself for buying it. And the hotels are going to be about $100 a night. So all in, I think my costs are going to be very low on this. Yeah, I might film the flight. I was thinking about that, but it can be kind of annoying. I remember flying or filming my Koh Samui to Bangkok flight. Any regrets for my decisions last night? No. So we are at College Street. Where the 506 is running along this part. So things are going to pick up a bit and be a bit more interesting than Ossington along College.
Drop off this letter. I have to go to work.
Starving Artist Waffles. So we are about to head through the heart of Little Italy on College Street. Never been to LA. Very briefly, not enough to actually say I've been there. There's the very popular bar Isabel. Vivian says thumbs up, guys, we're on our way, but I know it's a lazy Monday. Speaking about lazy, nice to actually kind of be doing something. So this is Shaw Street. Independent Mind. I recorded, for some reason, a scooter video yesterday in the snow. I think I'm gonna keep the streams to the e-bike for now. It's a little better suited for streaming, at least in the winter. Hello, Mark Lang. There's the tower looming off in the distance. And the other news I haven't spilled which I think are finalized. I also have some plane tickets for March. So I'll be going away in February and March. That'll be fun. On the left used to be the Mod Club, but now it's the Access Theater. I don't know if it's famous, but there's the Little Italy mural. What's up, Francis? JK is looking at flights right now. Yeah, if all goes to plan, I'll live stream when I land in Montreal. That'll be the plan for the first night. The Sicilian Sidewalk Cafe. It's not uncommon for restaurants and cafes to take Monday off. If we zoom in, even though we're on College Street, straight ahead, you can see some of the financial district towers off in the distance there. Whippy Dude says, did I get a hotel? Yeah, I booked 2 with free cancellation.
Accepted. I should support that.
Brad Palmer feeling good today. Good to hear. This place looks so cool. I'm sad to see it didn't stick around. Oh, there's a fan of a well-executed izakaya. Tommy Temper says, do I mind if you restream me to your small Edmonton audience? It depends. Generally, no, but it depends what it is. Shoot me an email at Johnny Strides with the details and I'll take a look. And what I would have to do is add you to the safe list so YouTube doesn't flag you as a video thief and you show up in my copyright section. To the person asking, yes, Toronto and Montreal are on the same time zone. Apparently down at Queen and Bay today, there's a big protest regarding the Greenbelt redevelopment. Kind of wish I wasn't so hungover and could have gone down to take part of it. Amy says, where am I off to in March? I have not announced that yet. There might still be more to come for March. But that one, I'll let channel members and Patreon supporters get first dibs on that info. I've heard of Nashville. hot fried chicken, but Tokyo hot. I like how they just randomly keep those signs in there. I watched a fascinating documentary on YouTube. I don't know if documentary is the right word, but a guy made a very well-made video on Japanese traffic cones and how a culture so obsessed with cleanliness and appearance has ugly orange cones all over, and that's not something I ever really thought about. Just says no e-bike streams, you don't want me dead. Today would have been a good idea, or a good day for that. Might have to retitle the stream. I put West End. I'm slowly heading towards downtown here. Who is Jared Freed? He has sold out the Royal. Hello, Johnny Jaywalker. You obviously don't watch my videos, or you would know it is perfectly legal to cross the street in the city away from intersections and marked crossings. Could try it being a smartass. So here's Clinton Street. Vivian, no worries. There's Cafe Diplomatico, a staple of this neighborhood.
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, hello. Friendly viewer. Zitto Taverna. I walk through Little Italy all the time. I can't even remember the last time I went anywhere here. It's such a great neighborhood too. Josephine Halligan, £1 super chat. Thank you, Josephine. Thank you very much. Do you think there's a Ken Continuum sighting to be made across the street? That's the spot where he would be. We've got a belly buster. I'm gonna say this is an utterly pleasant day after yesterday. It's kind of nice over the speed limit in your big truck. Wicked Dude says Ken goes to Belly Buster as well. I've been to this place, Duff's. They've got a location over on Bayview, up near Leaside. They have some extremely hot wings. Howdy says bonjour from Montreal. In a week from now, I'll be gearing up to go to Montreal. Oh, I'm a dummy. So we are at Euclid Avenue. Esperos says more snow coming in the next few days. We've seen that on the forecast before and been let down. I've got my fingers crossed. Pedalink's Bike Shop. So there's just a few more blocks left of Little Italy, then I'll be in downtown and I'll have to figure out where the next move is to. How long have we been going? 32 minutes? There's a extract tube.
And I said to her, I was like,
I've said it before, but this street is stunning. Palmerston Boulevard. Particularly this stretch, where you see these gates between here and Bloor Street up in Koreatown. That says south to the CN Tower. Thank you, Devin Sullivan. Robert says that e-bike shouldn't have been in the bike lane. I think one of the issues with that is there are clearly defined rules as to what can go where, but they are not that well communicated. Yeah, basically if it looks like a scooter or a motorcycle, it's not supposed to be in bike lanes or on multi-use trails. The city has a whole set of rules laid out. And this is Bathurst Street. Or I guess the snow is gone already. Looks like for the most part we didn't get a whole lot. We only got a few centimeters yesterday. There's Sneaky D's, a local institution that is going to have to relocate because that building it's in is going to be redeveloped. I'm just going to keep going east a bit here on College. Donnelly and Duff says the nachos are good. That's what I've always known it for. I've had some people try to correct me when I praise their nachos. I guess some people don't think they're that great, but I've always found them to be very solid. Josephine says I can't stand bikes on the pavement. Yeah, I do not think they belong on the sidewalks at all. So there's a dive bar that's very well known that I used to go to. There it is, Bistro 422. Independent Mind says in Poland, e-scooters are considered pedestrians in terms of transit laws. I don't know what I would do if I was put in charge. I'd probably have some combination of weight and speed limit. And if you exceeded a maximum speed on throttle, and if the bike was over a certain weight, I wouldn't allow it in the bike lane. I think from a pure safety and practicality point of view, that's the best way to go about it. Hindi Indian Cafe. Clem says Johnny for mayor. We're at Croft Street. Street well known for its laneway homes. And lots of pretty awesome artwork. I guess the problem with the weight issue is what would you do about cargo bikes? Like the ones featured on Not Just Bikes, Fast Feets. So I guess that would put very practical bikes out of the running for being able to go in the bike lane. I don't know, I'm just thinking out loud. Don't elect me for mayor and we won't have to worry about it. This is Borden Street. That is the Fort York Food Bank just up here on the left. Oh, did that Jeep just burn that red light? I'm pretty sure it did. Vivian says too many emojis. All right, we got the signal. Let's go. Hello, Lucky A. There's a mean bow. If I elect you, can we have less condos, more historical restorations in the city? I think if I had any power over zoning, we would see a lot more 3- and 4-story walk-ups. I'm definitely a fan of preserving the retail and character of neighborhoods like this. I think new condos are often poorly done, and we lose a lot of great retail and replace it with large corporate spots.
Necessarily cannot be like.
There, I believe, is a hostel. Planet Traveler. There's Augusta Avenue, so that is Kensington Market to the south of here. If you elect me, you want free food? I don't know how that's going to happen. Not even running. What are we even talking about? Condos, $250,000 shoebox. I wish you could get a shoebox for $250,000. Those days are long gone. And after living in a very tiny spot in Korea, I would welcome a shoebox condo for $250,000 here. This area used to be known for all its computer and electronic shops. I built a computer once with parts from this area, a Celeron 300A way back in the day. I also remember going to a store just over there and buying one of the first ever AMD Athlon chips. I was one of those weirdos who used to build computers. And there is TNT, an Asian supermarket. They used to have their big flagship location down in the Portlands on Cherry Street, but that has been closed. And they are owned by the Loblaws empire. I just says TNT. I think the first time When that store opened, I put in the title TNT on my YouTube video. And it took a while for people to pick up on it. And there's where I bought my first single speed in the city. Back when they were down on John Street, just north of Queen Street West. I got my KHS Urban Soul. That place operates as a co-op. So all the employees have an ownership stake. It's a pretty neat model. And we are at the north end of Chinatown. Pretty iconic look south towards the tower. Go to the Handlebar on Saturday, January 21st for Moonbeam, World News, and Aaron Corbett. I'll retroactively go attend that event. So this area is University of Toronto country. It is 5:17 and it's still pretty light out. I got the email. Tommy Temper here, just asking for permission to restream with URL drops in my chat to your channel. I'm just gonna. Tommy Temper talks about all important issues affecting real people. All right, I'm going to take a closer look at this, Tommy Temper, but you are free to restream this one right now. How's that? And I'll take another look at what it is you're doing. This is Huron Street. See what's coming up in the weather on Wednesday. Yeah, it looks kind of interesting. On the weather app on my phone, it looks like it's spitting a mix of rain and snow. And on Saturday, they're saying we could be in for 20 centimeters this week. Matthew Smith, I agree.
Oh,
And greetings in Western Australia. Audio and video transcription of interviews, witness statements. I have software that can pretty much do that. There's something entirely not in English. Some businesses fifth. Why am I reading? I tell you, today has been one long hangover. I'm digging all these peeps at the CN Tower we're getting tonight, though. So this is St. George Street. There's those stairs at random metal poles as well. Shivbalin, I am going to take another look, but for this stream right now, I gave permission. But we'll take a look. Myeonggrong hot dog. I think there's a place called Myeongdong hot dog as well. But we are walking through UFT land right now. And we're at 499 viewers. Thank you everyone for tuning in to a relatively low-key Monday late afternoon stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Do I watch Kids in the Hall? I do. Well, I did. And I did catch the latest season on Amazon. I thought it was pretty excellent, actually. I'm not sure if Amazon has re-upped that for season 2 or not, but I would very much like it if they did. And a look into the St. George campus, which unfortunately is a world of construction just up that way. Aaron says, I missed walking around Toronto. You were born here, now you're living in the Rockies, but with Johnny, I could have the best of both worlds. Pleased you're with us, Aaron. But I bet when you step out into the fresh air where you are, you don't regret leaving for 1 second. I'm going to Comic-Con in March. I might not be in town at that time in March. There is one of my favorite old buildings, designed by E.J. Lennox, who also had a hand in Casa Loma and a number of other iconic buildings around the city. It's the Stewart Building. Formerly home to the Toronto Athletic Club. McDonald's at Queen and Spadina made the news. I'm not surprised to hear that. I always love this view. Got the Legislative Assembly just on the left, and towers up in Yorkville. And you can't really see it, but the Whitney block's just over there. So to the south of here is University Avenue and Hospital Row. Massive asking, when am I going to meet up with Action Kid again this year? I don't know. That would be cool if that happened. Alright, so the light's at 7. You can tell I'm hungover. Normally, I would not get stranded in the middle here. There's like Southdown University. Although this was designed to be a two-phase crossing. So you're only supposed to be able to go halfway and then get stopped at the lights. Although if you hightail it, it's normally not a problem. So we are just waiting for the dang lights. Sorry, I got a little distracted. There's a firefighters memorial just in over there. Sorry, the chat just raced by. That's smart. I'm going the wrong way in the bike lane. He doesn't even have his lights on. It's Mr. Hippo's birthday. Oh, happy birthday to you, sir. Sorry, that guy behind me was like walking on my heels. I just stopped to shake him. I had a feeling sometimes people are kind of like peering at my screen, wondering what's going on. I don't really care. But when they follow you for several minutes, it can be a little annoying. Chorizo Gomez, hello. And here's another great old building, currently housing the Canadian Blood Services. All right, so coming up is Bay Street. Can't sleep. Used to work on Elizabeth Street. Christo says, have I ever had a physical altercation with a pedestrian while recording? Not really. Well, not recording a few times. I'm generally a bit more considerate when I'm recording. There's a look up at Aura, the tallest residential building in the country right now. All right, I have decided to go north up Bay Street here. I actually knocked someone over the other day. Not intentionally, I would say, but I was getting off the subway at Bloor Yonge to transfer. And one of those people tried to get on as soon as the doors opened. And we were kind of standing two abreast walking off the subway train. And this guy just tried to muscle his way on. So I, understanding that I'm fully in the right to get off, and saw him put a little bit of a shoulder into it and knocked him over. Not something I'm proud of or like to do, but man, you gotta let people off the train before you force your way on. Same with elevators. Don't act surprised if someone knocks you on your ass for doing it. Not that I advocate that sort of thing, but it's entirely justified. Whereas if I had a camera in my hand, would I have done that? No. Maybe just made a smart ass remark. Also, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to do that to someone who's like 8 feet tall. Anyways, we are at Grosvenor Street. Thank you, Juliet. Yeah, let's take a look south down Bay Street. John Mayer says, nice pronunciation. I will die on that hill. It is pronounced Grosvenor. There's an OPP car that raced by. There you go, Jelly Bean. You've got the correct phonetic pronunciation down. You said $350 a month at Rogers? I think my Rogers bill was like $240 before I dumped them completely. That was phone and home internet. There's got to be some family plan stuff going on in there for $350. John O'Meara says phone zombies can be an issue. Well, I've definitely walked into a few of those. We are at Wellesley Street. Is that why you think? Sorry, Ali Beach, I didn't quite get that message, but for all the awesome things in this country, data plans are not one of them.
6 months jail, 12 months probation.
And this is St. Joseph Street coming up. Independent Minds internet is cheap. Unlimited fiber optic. Well, I would hope that home internet would be unlimited. 56 bucks at Beanfield. Yeah, that's what I pay for Bell for fiber optic. I have 1,500 down, 1,000 up, and it's like 50 bucks. And Bell offered me a pretty good deal on a 100 gigabyte data plan, which is what I'm streaming on now. And Ken also switched over to it. It's the hair district. So I think I'm going to head up to Bay Station. John Tory is basically a Rogers exec moonlighting as mayor of Toronto. That's a fairly accurate assessment. I remember going to a work shindig. I was at this frickin' who are playing highlights of the Bills playoff exit yesterday. Hello, Sapand. Very clever, David. And what's moving in here? We have a 59-story building plan for this lot. So this is St. Mary. Kind of a cool purple glow to the sky over there. Thanks, YouTube just notified me And I am live on my own channel. Thanks, YouTube. I never would have figured that out. I've an hour and 16 minutes into it as well. Here is Charles Street West coming up. And the video I posted the other night, or from the other night, of me walking along Bloor Street finished up at Charles and Young. I went to the 7 West Cafe. And that's why my watch is singing to me. My lazy ass, almost entirely on the stream, just got up to 10,000 steps today. Can't sleep says it's getting cold. I don't think so. Today is absolutely not cold. I would say it's borderline pleasant to be out walking around. There's Babe Lure Radio. They have a woman just working in like a booth there. That's weird. What are you doing? I don't think I've ever seen that kind of setup in like a Best Buy or something. She says maybe tech support. Maybe, but it shouldn't really look like they had much counter space for a customer to like put their laptop or something on. Also, there are no signs indicating that. DW Met Action Kit at Babe Lure. Oh, that is where we are right now. Bay and Bloor. And that used to be a Gap. And this intersection, once upon a time, was briefly a scramble crossing. Why is this car out so far? And that car had the nerve to honk at that truck turning left around it. Trying to make a right turn on a red when there is very clearly a no right on red turn sign. Welcome to the lawless streets of Toronto. All right, I'm gonna pop over a few blocks in this direction. So we started up at Bloor in Delaware. And now we're up at Bloor and Belair. Estelle, I think so as well. Should we do? I was gonna say a walk through here, but I guess I'm already doing it. They still have all their holiday magic lights up here. I'm a bit surprised to see that. This street here is Cumberland. I mentioned traffic cones earlier and how I watched a video on them. And they've got one up on here. Maybe that's their way of saying don't climb up this big rock I just climbed up. But we are at the end of the line, folks. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Thanks to our mods for doing their good work. Thanks to our channel members and Patreon supporters. And everyone who sent support. It is much appreciated. I'll probably live stream a few more times later this week. I'm just not sure when and where and all that fun stuff. And sorry, I was a bit low-key. I clearly took too much of a certain substance last night, and it kind of put me on my ass all day. And I am still feeling very, very out of it, so to speak. So hopefully I'm a bit more lively and energetic the next go around. But thanks for putting up with me. So thank you for watching. And I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.